niggas realize that it's me, I'm exactly what they should want. For some reason I get to replay your decision, is why this shit never works. She comes a dime a dozen any day. She's in the way, I'm looking for time, she looking for shit she can take. Right in your face one more time, I didn't get picked to play. But that's okay, let's make a toast today. She comes a dime a dozen any day. But she's in the way, I'm looking for time, she looking for shit she can take. Right in your face one more time, I didn't get picked to play. But that's okay, let's make a toast today. Because the first pill to swallow is the hardest, but then the next is just a test to make me stronger than I've ever been before. It helped me walk out the door. Because the first pill to swallow was the hardest, but then the next was just a test that made me stronger than I've ever been before. It helped me walk out the door. Oh yeah. Conversation with the most high, I've been trying to get the most out. I've been really trying to be there every season. Hit you up for no reason, but it seems like we just could never settle down. She comes a dime a dozen any day, but she's in the way, I'm looking for time, she looking for shit she can take. Right in your face one more time, I didn't get picked to play. But that's okay, let's make a toast today. She comes a dime a dozen any day, but she's in the way, I'm looking for time, she looking for shit she can take. Right in your face one more time, I didn't get picked to play. But that's okay, let's make a toast today.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Shit. Welcome back to the Ristic show. Man, that was Candace Nicole. You feel me, man? We got a show for y'all today.
Hey, you guys. I am Candace Nicole, and I just would like to thank you guys. I'm honored to be here. You guys have gave an amazing platform. I appreciate you guys bringing me here. This is pretty dope. And yeah, I'm Candace Nicole. You can follow me on Instagram at THEE Candace Nicole _ and you can follow me on all social media at Candace Nicole, YouTube Candace Nicole, Apple Music Candace Nicole. And I'm just looking forward to seeing more of you and you guys seeing more of me for sure.
Heard that. And they definitely will. They definitely will fucking with the show. So I wanna tap into some of your videos. I want you to go ahead and tell the people and introduce that as we get into that right now.
Okay, so I have Do Better. I shot that in 2020. Yeah, so the end of 2020 in Atlanta. So that's actually, I want to shout out to Atlanta for sure, because I'm born and raised in Chicago. But I lived in Atlanta for like 3 months, and that's where I started. That's where I got my marketing company, 360 Marketing, out of Atlanta.
You got to there and went crazy in them 90 days.
Yeah, they was cool as shit. Atlanta is literally Black Hollywood. Like, they put me in so many different connections and went nuts. Shout out Vincent Shanks. He's cool as fuck. That's my marketer.
That's what's up. Shout out to Vincent Shanks.
He's cool as fuck. Shout out Bevy TV. You know, he's also working with me with my TV production. The
director, right?
Yes.
Okay,
so
heard that.
It's an amazing connection how it all warps back into a whole nother year with some whole nother shit. So
that's what's up.
Do Better was like raw as fuck. But everybody was like, oh, you gotta hate guys. Nah, that's not what I was going with. But it's really...
It was more personal for you.
Yeah, but lyrically, that shit raw as fuck. People just be hurt, so they can't.
Cause they be the niggas doing the fucked up shit.
Facts.
All that. Nah, let's stop.
Nah, for real.
Nah, for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I done did some fucked up shit. I ain't gonna act like
we all have. Look,
you know
we ain't none of us fucking angels around this bitch, but we all definitely done made our fair share of mistakes.
Such a disgrace. Soon as I brag on you, spit in my face. Falling for none, this ain't enough for the base. Said he ready for love, but baby, it's too late. I would've never questioned my love for you. Worse future for better. If I'ma do anything, I'ma do better. This love was forever, but I could do better than you. Went through whatever with you. Passed on my spot up in heaven for you. Play with the devil, started a vendetta. Babe, I go to war for you. I would've never trusted these hoes, cause these bitches be jealous. Don't trust a soul, cause these niggas ain't player. If I want myself, then I would never made it. Oh, I hope that this should make you better. This just some shit when you fed up. I hope with your next you do better. Cause you show me shit I would never do to you. Yeah, I know you rolling, don't go picking sides. Knowledge is power, no wonder why you sneaking high. I'm battling trauma, you worry about my freaky side. See, that be the problem for through, nigga, every time. Like how you far away, but you controlling me. How you got something to say, this what you supposed to be. Like why you in my way if you won't be the lead? Why you call me out my name, I'm supposed to be a queen. I hope that this should make you better. This just some shit when you fed up. I hope with your next you do better than me. Yeah, yeah. I would've never. Hope that this should make you better. It's just some shit when you fed up. Hope that your next you do better than me. I hope that this should make you better. This is some shit when you fed up. I hope what you next you do better. Cause you show me shit I would never do to you. Yeah.
I really love that video. I put a lot of money in that video. Atlanta expensive as hell. They was cool as shit though. I fuck with them.
So how much did it take to put together that video that to come up with that concept?
I had to pay for the venue. I had to pay for the videographer. I had to pay my marketer to do the background stuff. Then I had to pay for my hair and makeup. I think I paid about $1,200.
Oh, that shit. I ain't gonna lie, you made that work. I'm thinking you finna hit me with a price. You finna.
I think I paid about altogether about $1,200.
Oh, that's what's up. So shit, you had a team that worked with you. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, and I still fuck with Vincent to this day, so that's cool.
That's good. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you network, you make bonds with people, you know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
I have a huge, I love my family. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Y'all on the Candace Nicole train, and I am on y'all's for sure.
Heard that. So yes, that was Do Better by Candace Nicole. And you can find that on all music streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying? And you've just seen that here on the Ristic show, you know what I'm saying? I already know we playing the hottest motherfucking music videos, man. We got the hottest artists on the show right now, man. Shit, we finna set this shit on fire for summer 2022, you feel me? You know, I got a few more questions I'm gonna ask you. When are you single? Are you fuck that shit? Cause I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure everybody on the show who seen you goddamn right now, they hear the voice, they see the beauty behind the voice. You know what I'm saying? Are you single?
Unfortunately, I am, but I'm actually single and not mingling.
Why I gotta be unfortunately though? Why is that not a fortune?
I guess for whoever's listening, it's unfortunate, but. I'm single, but I'm happily single. So,
heard that.
The dating world sucks booty butt.
It does.
And
eats asshole.
I really don't have time for it. I don't think I deserve a lot of shit, and I don't think I got time to start all over. What fucking color do you like? And then figuring out new nigga bullshit. You new niggas got like real ass bullshit, and it's fucked up. And then I'm like, I know that's fucked up. So I be dead and shit quick as fuck, and then I be like, why did I did it too fucking quick? But no, you motherfuckers be fucked up,
Nah, it's
and
at
I
a
be knowing. So
it's at a point, shit. You know how you want to be treated and shit. So I respect that.
big
So
facts.
let me ask you this shit. We getting into the question shit. Like, do you feel like you got time to tell a man how you want to be treated, or you want somebody that's just gonna come off back and do that shit?
Uh, I always go into new relationships with anybody, not just from a man, a friendship, my mother, my father. Every day we growing, you know. I want to know uh if you're capable of just being a good person, you know, because I not necessarily have time for.
No negative shit.
Yeah,
No negative vibes.
yeah. I could work with you being a good person. I can't work with you being a manipulative user person. I can't work with that.
Narcissist and shit.
Yeah, right. I can't work with that. You feel me? Good person, narcissist.
Heard that. Well, y'all seen that goddamn it shit. Like it if you're a good person, motherfucker, on the video shit. Thumbs down if you're a negative motherfucker. Like shit. Run them motherfucker like
Let me know.
You
Let's
feel
get a,
right.
let's
Let
get
him
a
run them shits up. Now
rally going.
on me. She just started some shit. And we ain't even gonna we ain't gonna know who you is, so it's alright if you wanna hit dislike. Motherfucker, you negative motherfucker. For
That's
real.
funny as hell.
You know, I'm just saying, shit, it's okay, goddamn.
Go
It's the
crazy.
Ristic show, yes, you know what I'm saying. But man, it's definitely a passion, man. I ain't gonna stunt, but let me see. So, with you said you got into directing, you know what I'm saying, the music popping. You know, we talked about domestic violence and everything, and that. Speaking on that, like, are you strong on that? Like, would you even like stand behind that? Like, how people got like breast cancer, would you be like a person that would speak behind that if the chance or opportunity gave itself?
And you know what? Actually, I feel like it'll be on accident, like because I'm gonna tell my truth. You feel me?
Hmm.
And I don't necessarily want to be a domestic violence activist. That's not the route that I'm going. I want to be larger than that.
Heard that.
But it's gonna just come. It's gonna come because I'm gonna speak my truth, and people flock to truth. You know.
Indeed.
So, and I'm gonna be a testimony to somebody just off my story alone when I tell it. You feel me? So,
And, that,
yeah.
and that's all it is. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I remember like Ludacris wrote a song like that, "Runaway Love." Like you know, what I'm saying? I
Facts.
felt like that inspired a lot of people who was like, you know, what I'm saying, going through shit,
Facts.
especially like the younger or the youth, which really I think it happens to most when people are like at a younger age. People like manipulate them, you know what I'm saying, into things they don't know. Then when they growing up, find out what they really was doing, it fucks them up. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That
It's a whole different bunch of trim schemes that go into what society for men and women
yeah.
today became. So that's a whole another show.
It is. It is. And like I said, on the Genius Show, we tap into a whole bunch of different little
Like
topics. I ain't gonna
big
stunt.
facts, y'all.
How do we first, you know what I'm saying, get in contact? Because I ain't gonna lie, I would like the people, like, you know what I'm saying, to know more about, like, when I bring guests onto the show, like, you know what I'm saying, how does the algorithm flow when I meet people? So, you know what I'm saying, how did you actually first get, you know what I'm saying, a mention about coming on the show and everything?
So me familia, my sunflower kid Taylor, she was on the show not too long ago. She's an amazing artist, amazing, amazing, amazing. I fell in love with her artistry. She fell in love with mine. We like this. She was came on the show, and I loved it. She shouted me out while she was on the show. She introduced us.
Heard.
She put us in tune. And I feel like this is an amazing platform for us to get underground artists heard. You feel me?
Indeed.
It's a they put on the show for sure, for sure. It's the green screen for me. So I fuck with y'all.
Heard that, and there's much love over here too. You know what I'm saying? No lie about that. So, where are you from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
290, crazy. I'm from the west side of
West side, what
Chicago,
you
of
say?
course, of course. I graduated from John Marshall High School.
I know that you're a singer, but around that, I just want to ask before we tap more into you're a singer. What else do you do around that? Like, so is that just your main passion, what you stick to, just
I
singing?
am a singer. I am a R&B artist. I'm a singer songwriter, but I also am an executive director. Director. I'm working on a TV show, a Tubi series. It's
Okay.
called Let Us Tell It. I have extreme connections with production industries in Atlanta that's gonna come over and collab with Chicago. And the basis of Let Us Tell It is just real life stories that happen in Chicago from our perspective, but it's in a fictional thing. We're gonna have characters playing these roles out. And it's an amazing journey. It's an amazing journey. So I am excited to get into my
Okay.
career path of being an executive director as well.
That's dope. But I can actually, I can see you doing that, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like already women, y'all have some pretty dope perspectives, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got some perspectives that, you know what I'm saying, men can't see too. So that's pretty dope. I love to see, you know what I'm saying, where you can take that to and
As a
everything.
team, it's men and women. Because on my team, I got some real nice producers. I got some videographers that's making it all happen, and they are men. They smart in their own way. So I think it's a unison thing. We got to start working together.
Heard that indeed, and that's what we doing now. You know what I'm saying on the show. That's what G and Ristic show are all about. So without further ado, because you know what I'm saying, let's talk album. You know what I'm saying. I've heard the album before I came over here. I was bumping it, me and my bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting at the table now. I told us. I said six. I said come here. I said come check this shit out, man. I said you gotta hear this. I was like come check it out. So you know what I'm saying. Tell them more about the album.
So, that was then. This is now was an amazing project. I loved working with everybody I worked with. Shout out Diego the God. Shout out Mikey O. Shout out Rob. You
Hey,
guys are amazing. I wanted to work on that album because first and foremost that was then, this is now. I was in a fucked up position as far as depression, far as domestic violence,
okay.
and I didn't want to pursue my music because I didn't believe in myself. um, but that was then, and this is now came about with saying, yeah, I'm a new motherfucker. You probably knew me then, but you definitely don't know me fucking now. And it was like an introduction of
Right.
who I really am versus what I was allowing the world to make me.
Heard that, and I can understand that, like almost like self reinvention, or you know what I'm saying.
Fact, like Hov say, what Hov say?
Allow me to reintroduce
Introduce myself.
myself.
My name is
Okay,
Hov.
so you know what I'm saying. You was basically
Fact.
rewriting your story, then
I
basically.
definitely fucking was. And
Okay,
if anybody that thought they knew me, they definitely didn't know me now. So that
heard
was
that.
that.
So explain, because me personally, I love hearing like me, because it be so many phases as a writer. What was your writing phase like? Like how would you find the words to write what you want to say? I mean, me as an artist, I know that they was there, but it was like some way that you had to pull them out, and like where were you at those times, like when you were writing them?
So okay, we can go with my album. I guess we can start with my album. Um, Touching Me was the first song on my album. I wrote that with Mikey O and Robbio and Rob, and we just kind of wrote that on the spot, literally. They was cool as fuck. They got like a whole little music setting, and it was like a beautiful family of music. And we wrote that shit and recorded that shit in the crib.
Okay.
Shout out to them. They was dope. Same with Diego the Guy. We just linked up and wrote Pull Up. Pull Up was cool as fuck. That's the second song on the album. We wrote that shit. We got amazing music chemistry. He's an amazing fucking rapper, and we kind of always go crazy when we collab. It Be Your Own City. That was with me, Diego the God, and Looney. Looney was cool as fuck. We was pulling up on Looney to get some weed.
Oh, so you was trapping it out
And
too, huh? Shit.
Looney had the studio shit. They vibe. You feel me? And I wrote, and I'll explain a little bit more about It Be Your Own City, because It Be Your Own City was raw as fuck, and it was heartfelt as well from some hood ass niggas, man. Like real shit, hood ass niggas love me. That's more and more respectably, I say that is because I respect my fucking self, and I have real ass conversations with motherfuckers that know shit, you know.
Understand shit. You know what I'm
And there's
saying?
some hood ass niggas that know some shit. So I kind of am able to go anywhere I would like to go, basically. And so I was buying some weed with my good friend Diego the guy from Looney, and we said that we was listening to beats, and we ended up listening to that beat. And I was done. Like when I heard the shit, Diego, I guess he already had the verse wrote. Like I mean, the chorus wrote. It be your own city. How you hate me? You don't even know me. It's a cold city. He already had that shit. You feel me? And it just went well as fuck. And then I just came in that bitch. And then my verse quick as fuck. Looney was like, okay, y'all gotta slow the fuck down.
I was ready, huh? Shit.
Looney was in that bitch like, all right, y'all too fucking cold for me. You motherfuckers is like,
he got it started. Ain't know what he started. Got himself into.
Literally, and that shit was raw. And then Looney came out with the New York City flow. He kind of made me think of some other shit when he flowed, and it was dope. And we created an amazing ass track. Shout out to Shy Blizzy, because he's getting that shit on 92.3. Shout out to, he's amazing. I fuck with Shy. I gotta get the motherfucking song without no curse words. This shit is crazy. So I fuck with Shy though. So that was
You basically looking like for your DJ packs.
Facts.
Heard that. Oh, sure. It's people. I consider the people who do that. I ain't gonna even cap. You know what I'm saying? But that's dope. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Shy Blizz, because this is my second. Kid shouted her, shouted you out on here too, and also Shy Blizz. So shout out to Shy Blizz again.
Shouting out. Hey, we ain't gonna.
Nah,
Valet,
it's cool.
Look, don't even play. We in
That's my boy Valet.
Don't even play.
All right, we gonna tap into that. We gonna tap into that. But let's hear more about you though. So shit. You got the album, you know what I'm saying, it's out, it's got some hot shit on there. We just heard, you know what I'm saying, the single, you know what I'm saying, off of there, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Facts.
You know
Let's close to that, number one.
All
on
right.
that bit.
You know what I'm saying, we got your upcoming concert that's promoting that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be big shit. You bringing the whole city out, goddamn, you got bands and everything going on. So that's what's up. So what I do want to ask you, like with all this going on, you know what I'm saying, I hear the passion, like how long have you been singing for?
I've actually been singing my entire life. Like I've been singing for fucking ever. Like literally, I've been singing forever. But professionally recorded, I've been recording and writing my own music. I wanted to say about 2.5 years.
Okay.
So, yeah.
2.5 years. Okay, heard that. Then I can feel that. I can feel that's all the way up. Let me see. We 2022, so 2020 be safe to say maybe.
I did drop my first album 2020. So yes.
Okay.
Technically yes.
Heard that. And what was the first album?
My first album was Zero Tolerance. You can also find that on all platforms.
All right, heard that. So you also speak on, I heard you say earlier, you know what I'm saying, in our conversation, you spoke on like domestic violence. So like, you know what I'm saying, what's the meaning of that in your music? Like, you know what I'm saying, like were you hurt from something or something like that? Like
for sure. I feel like a lot of women in Chicago can relate to that at my age range, 27, 21 to 32, actually, statistically speaking. Domestic violence is like a shrug, you feel me? Because women do tend to go back to it because we are comfortable with what we are with. But I do want to say that domestic violence needs to be more spoken about. It's too many women okay with it, and it's also too many men not speaking up for it. Like, so my album, when I wrote my album, it wasn't based around domestic violence. I was able to get through a life-changing event, which gave me an opportunity to start my career.
Heard that.
That I didn't have the opportunity before.
Stepping into like a transition.
Facts. A transition.
Okay. Heard that. You know what I'm saying? All right, I can feel that. So, you mentioned something about your birthday, July. So, what sign are you?
I'm a Cancer, of course.
Cancer. Okay, heard that. See, I'm into astrology, but see, I don't think I ever bumped into too many Cancers in my life, so I don't really know our connection. But I can say the energy is good right now.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, I met a few of y'all.
You feel me? We crazy?
Yes.
As fuck. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. Nah, we Gucci though. I don't know.
You said it. I didn't say that.
Nah, I'm just, because you know what? I hear it a lot, but it's not that. But like how I am like about my music and you are about yours. That's the same way I feel about life. I'm just passionate about my shit, and that's like anything I do, the way I live, you know what I'm saying, the way I carry myself, all that. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing like that.
And I can say I can relate with you versus calling you crazy or putting you down or manifesting negativity into your life. I would say I wouldn't call you guys crazy. You guys are a
Heard,
little bit more passionate. Y'all are passionate with every conversation y'all have. So yeah,
heard. I mean, argumentative. I can see that debating a lot.
definitely.
Indeed. But all right, so with all that going on, like what's your goal? Like what's your end game for, you know what I'm saying? When you sit back, you put your music together and you know what I'm saying, where do you want to take this, and it's like where are you aiming to get at with everything you got going on?
Man, so honestly, and it's so much, and I thank you for asking me that question because the only reason I do the music, period, I'm good at doing music. Yes, I'm an amazing lyricist. Yes, I sound good. I can harmonize. I can melody. But without me being able to use this platform to have a voice to speak on love and peace and unity, I would be nothing. No one would think of me. No one would hear me. No one would listen to me if I wasn't a popular pop star or artist or somebody that was mainstream that they listen to. They would
Right.
trend. I would trend. And in that platform, I would be able to speak more about love and unity because the chaos that the world have manifested,
Right.
we manifested it on ourselves. All we do is talk bad. All we do is talk negatively around each other. And think about 1 trillion people doing that around an entire world.
Yeah.
That's
The
creating
energy that
nothing.
it brings.
At the same time, that's creating nothing but negativity. We created the chaos and we manifested it, and that's what we're living into. So I just want to be a platform high enough for people to listen to me, a mass majority of people to hear me, and know that love is the way to go because I believe we were created for love. You asked me some amazing freaking questions. I wasn't expecting it, you
Yeah, I
know?
got to, and I got more.
And that was dope. That's dope. I like that. I like that. You guys were prepared. Y'all was ready for me. Cause kid ain't playing either. You feel me? Kid Taylor ain't playing. She's all for
Hell no.
professionalism. She will blast your ass.
Ooh, and I don't want that. I ain't gonna
And
lie.
but no, it's all love. It's all love. But I love how y'all came. But I do want to ask you a question. How long have you been doing this?
Uh,
Cause you say you're not a podcast. You're a show. So
right, and it's a
I
long
did my
story behind
homework
that.
as well.
Heard that, and I'm glad you watched because you know what I'm saying. I want people to, like, I got a story behind this too, and I really don't talk about it because, like I say, I want to make sure that, you know, so I on the platform, and I'm gonna give it to when I, you know what I'm saying, get good and ready. But I want to make sure this is a platform for y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying. Y'all get what y'all want to say off, and you know what I'm saying. It's y'all time. You feel me? Shit, like I've been the type of person, like, I've been patient. So when you ask me like how long I've been doing this for, like my first couple other videos, maybe it was like 2 years ago. I stopped for maybe about like a year, and I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers go through shit. I should never stop, but you know what I'm saying, it was some shit motherfuckers had to learn through along the way. But you know what I'm saying, for about 2 years. But when I came back, I felt like restored though. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like I feel comfortable on the show. Like when I first started doing the show, I damn near probably was in the same chair in the tank top feeling on. I think I told this story to the kid, but it's so funny. It's on my Instagram too, and it's the whole video. It's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying. Ristic show hashtag. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. That, you know what I'm saying. Turn them notifications on. But it's beautiful. But yeah, like 2 years, and like I said, I don't. And what's crazy, God put people in your life. I don't ever think I would have started this if Troy would have ever told me, like, bro, you got this shit. You need your own shit. And when he told me that, we took flight. I didn't know whether I was gonna fly. I didn't know whether I was gonna fall. But motherfuckers just jumped off and shit. We been soaring. Straight up.
Facts, and that's how I go. Another thing I just want to add on top of that, because it's a testimony. Ryan Fest, I went to a event last Sunday. He
Okay.
said networks is all within love. So you do everything in love. Like your homie was saying, like, you got this shit. You feel me? And it was out of love, and it
Indeed.
manifested into something so beautiful. I just wanted
Indeed, it
to
did.
shout out Rhymefest for
Heard
that.
that. Shout outs to Ryan Fest, no lie. Drop all the name tags. And hopefully, like I said, when we do drop these name tags and shout everybody out, man, shoot, tap into it, see what's going on. Shit, come fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? You can come on the show, no lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all
Facts.
love. And like I said, this is a trademark and brand we building that, you know what I'm saying, it's like no other because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, love, a lot of people don't operate off love. A lot of people operate off survival. A lot of people operate off, you know what I'm saying, shit, this is all I got. You know what I'm saying, it's a lot of things that go through a person, man, when you down to your last. So a lot of people don't operate off love when it's down to that last point when they ain't got nothing. But me, I know what that feels like, and this is why I do it.
Facts. Big fact.
You know. But I like those questions though. Keep going. I ain't gonna snap.
Okay, so you say you are an artist. Okay, so what was your most proud of song that you have? Like, what's the name of it and where can we find it?
Therapy. I ain't gonna stunt. A lot of people love that one, and I love that one because in that song, honestly, I'm gonna tell people I really went through some of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? My story is I don't think nobody really knows how it feels to like be, you know what I'm saying, taking pills you don't want to take no pills, bro, or being strapped to a bed and shit like that. Like, motherfuckers really went through some shit, bro. Like, doing that shit, like, bro, that I felt like my life was being, you know what I'm saying, taken away from you. You can't move, you can't, that's lifeless. That's my soul snatching, how they say, but that's having your soul snatched when you can't do shit. So that's my most and my homie told me because the way I delivered it, everything that I was saying in that, and I feel like that was it because at that point, like the song that really drove me to what won the right, the ego, what made it, that's what it was because at that point I ain't had nobody and it was still some fucked up shit going on in between that, went on after that. So it was just like after I got out and everything, shit, I set sail and I went back to the show. I started promoting more. I've been out to the shows. That's how I met Kid, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I just made sure that like, all right, well, fuck, I'm man, I know I'm not that. So I've just been really focused on what it is that I want in my life, and it's been the same thing since I've been a teenager, to be honest with you. So it's just like I've been talking about it. Now it's like I'm out here doing this shit, and I love that I jumped in this shit nose first, you know, lie.
And that's why it's so beautiful. That's why it's so beautiful. Is because you go through all these things, and I could relate heavily with you, like literally everything you said, literally. So it's just a beautiful thing to see where you can go when you believe in yourself.
Heard that, yes, indeed. So with that said, I have my trials and tribulations. You don't have to go full in detail then on yours. How let me see. I'm looking for it. I'm trying to figure out how to say it without, you know what I'm saying? How did you overcome through that? How did you find your strengths going through what you go through and finding that time to write that mix? 'Cause I know it was hard. Like I ain't even gonna lie, I found myself like trying to write some music, maybe like let me see, Blackface or Fade Away, something like that, to where I give it and people don't know where that pain or something comes from. How did you find the time to, you know what I'm saying, write that while going through? Because I cried through some of my music. That's what I was going to say. So it's just like.
Facts. So, So my first album was super duper personal, like, but it was a way for me to get a lot off my chest, and it related to a lot of women. And a lot of people was like, "Oh, you make men hate music." I'm like, no, I'm not making men hate
Like anti-men, like y'all
right?
bad.
No, that's not where I'm going with this.
Fuck
I'm
niggas.
like,
Fuck niggas.
I
like,
never said fuck niggas. Like,
Fuck
if I
them
could,
niggas.
I would have said fuck one nigga, but it was
That
personal
nigga.
for me. But everybody felt that shit. Everybody felt that shit. So everybody thought I'm like anti fucking men.
Heard
But that wasn't where I was going with it. It was just on the more personal shit, and it started hitting too many ears. Motherfuckers started just crying and shit everywhere. So
the men got in their feelings like, don't listen to her shit, nigga. She gonna tell you how you ain't shit. I'm telling you.
and it ain't even like that. It was one nigga. but
That nigga fucked it up for everybody. Look.
No, man.
Nah.
I love love. So
Heard that.
anyway,
Heard that's good. That's good.
but no, I dropped Zero Tolerance on January 28th.
Okay.
And I also dropped That Was Then, This Is Now on January 28th. I just have to shout out Randy Kimball. That was my fiance. He was murdered in 2015. He is
Sorry to
kind
hear
of like a super motivation, and he's the reason why I keep going, because I just know he's so happy. He's like, what the fuck? He's looking like, this girl, I didn't even know she could do all that. Like, that's why it's so funny. But his birthday is January 27th, and I
Okay.
drop my album on the 28th every year because I want to celebrate him first, and I want to celebrate right next to him. So
I feel that.
that was all. I had to shout him out for sure.
So you would say that's your motivation in a way to do what you do as well.
Yeah, because I just know somebody happy somewhere
Heard.
for sure.
Nah, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel like shit. Honestly, you seeing how you came in, like we heard the music, like shit, that shit turned us up too. So other than, you know what I'm saying, I know damn well he'll be proud other than just him shit. You make others like me, myself, you know what I'm saying, and others in this building right now happy too. And
Thank you.
that's what's up, you know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised I have more male supporters than female supporters. Or females probably support me, but they not vocal about it. Men be like, you grown as fuck, bitch.
You would, but you know, like I feel like what we're doing right now as well, we building like the new era that's gonna come. Like right now, I feel like what's going on right now, all the negativity, soon is gonna fall out because I feel like if not a lot of people are getting tired right now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna grow over that just everybody down. You gonna kill so many people to the point, you know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna have nobody around. They be looking around like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't hit, you know what I'm saying? The ones that really keep their ass stable. Cause I know how that shit feel, you know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna be like that shit gonna end up dying out at a point. So I feel like just keep going and like you said, be you and doing what you do and speaking powerful within your music and you know what I'm saying, it's all gonna, you know what I'm saying, roll out and play itself in the end. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, big facts, always.
It's been a pleasure having you on here and I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, coming out. Shout outs to Kid Taylor, you know what I'm saying, for the reference.
Definitely
You know what I'm
big
saying?
shouts for
Send
kids.
some more, you know what I'm saying? It's all
Big
love
shouts
on the
to
Generistics
Kid
Show.
Taylor.
Yes,
Big,
yes,
big shouts to my sunflower.
yes. Sunflower. That's new for me. Sunflower though.
Only I can talk. Call
Heard that.
her
No, I
that.
got you. Oh, I'm sorry, but okay. One time for the Generistics Show. Sunflower though. Shout outs.
Kid Taylor.
Kid Taylor. Heard that. But it was a pleasure having you though, and hopefully you come back.
It was an honor and it's my pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, I'll be in here on the moon somewhere on the green screen. What y'all need? We gonna shoot some movies.